Hello, very good morning. I'm Janpha Thadphoothon, an English language teacher. And this morning, I would like to talk to you about uh, my thought on the technological use in the field of ELT. And uh, you know, I have been lucky to have access to one of the important books. It's one of the great books I ever read. It's a book titled Life 3.0. Um, I forgot the end, there's a tag. And written by, uh, 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 you know, um, Mark, Max Mark, I think. And he proposed that he's conceptualized life as being in three stages, the biological life, cultural life, and the technological life. And I kind of enjoy reading the books, and I can see the coming of AI that will change our way of life. So I use the concept, not actually applicable, but I'm trying to uh, conceptualize what I've been doing, like teaching and learning of the English language into three uh, stages. I, you can call this three technological stages. The first one is EL3 1.0. I have the technology here. This is the 1.0 technology where we used, the blackboard. You know, when we use radio, I remember that when I was young, I learned the English language by listening to the radio. And, it's not the best, but it's better than nothing, and reading, uh, books. There were not many books actually. And you will be lucky to have a cassette, a recorders, a tape recorders, and then you just listen to the to the you know to the programs, to the recorded contents in the cassette tape. And and then, so the use of technology in the earlier stage is very, you know it's pretty advanced actually by any standard. We still use this technology. We still have books, like we still use blackboard, we still whiteboard or whatever. We still listen to the radio, and listen to the tape cassette. The second stage of technological stage in English language teaching is when we have the computer and we can use what we call programs, to learn the language. I remember many softwares where we can actually develop specific skills like reading, listening. You know, we have the websites, and we can actually read newspapers on the internet. Um, we can do many things. We can send emails, and this is the beginning of the digital era. Okay, this is the analog era. This is the digital era. And ELT 2.0 is mostly humans. Okay, mostly us, language teachers and learners who have to do the learning. You can read the websites, and you can listen to the conversation online, and then you can check your answers. Okay, usually somebody has got to do the programming, and then you just use those programs, and then you learn the language. And we have been using this even today. Actually, most of the technologies, computer technologies we are using is still within the ELT 2.0, and ELT 3.0 is what I am thinking about, and I can notice that it is getting more common. For example, when I say ELT 3.0, I'm talking about the social media age, the use of smartphones, where you have uh, the machine, your smartphone within you 24 hours a day, and you use it like at least 5 hours per day, and you know, and there are more AI, what we call AI applications that we have been using, like speech recognition, uh, the translation applications like Google Translation, and chatbots, which is coming very strong, and also um, other tools that we have been using. Uh, right now, we have seen the text generation algorithms, like text generation softwares, and a software that can actually correct your grammar, like Grammarly. I mean, there are plenty more, but there are actually uh, applications that you can use to uh, improve your English language use beyond spell checkers. You can have uh, softwares or applications that uh, help you to improve your grammar, and also your tone, the sentiment, we call it sentiment analysis, and there are plenty more. And actually, what we have been doing, I think, uh, I myself, for example, have been using our smartphone as a tutor. So a computer is getting smarter, is can interact with us. Now we sometimes talk to our phone, talk to the computer, or talk to the machine, and this is something that I think we all agree that it is happening. And the use of books like this, the books industry, publishing industry, has been severely affected by the coming of e-books, and the interactive media. When we talk about ELT 3.0, or the what we call the AI era of language learning. But just to remind you that the AI is is not just you know affecting us, because AI is uh, coming and affecting every industry, every discipline, every fabric of the society, if you want to put it. And at the moment, I can actually conceptualize two versions of AI. Of that, the first one is the weaker version, weaker version where we have narrow AI, where we can control AI and use the technology to enhance our teaching and learning of a foreign language. I'm trying to narrow my discussion into the use of technology, and the second, or the stronger version of AI is when we integrate with the machine. Uh, it's like a sci-fi picture or sci-fi scenario where you put a machine inside your body, like what Elon Musk is trying to do. The neural link technology, and biotechnologies, so on and so forth. And that's the but talking about integrating or merging with the machine uh, is not a bit it's not airy fairy actually, because at the moment we are kind of according to Elon Musk, we are already a cyborg. you know we are a cyborg because we are uh, yeah, using our smartphone. Our smartphone is with us. It's like part of our body already, even if today. And ELT has reached the 3.0 uh, stage already. Okay, we are in the beginning of the 3.0 stage, and as we know, we have to adapt. We have to uh, change the way we learn and the way we uh, especially not so much about learning, because learning now is more convenient. It can be done anytime anywhere. It's been like this since ELT 1.0 already. And I'm not talking about schooling, I'm talking about learning anyway. Learning is learning a foreign language like English is now more convenient, and with even before the coming of the second stage of AI, not just the AI or the machine that can think, that can be autonomous. So I just want to wrap it up with my conceptualization of ELT into three technological stages. I have borrowed the term 3.0 from Max Tegmark, you know. Yeah. Uh, so 1.0 is when we use basic technologies like books, a cassette radio and cassette recorder. 2.0 when we use computer to assist our teaching and learning, and 3.0 when we are dealing with the intelligent uh, system. Thank you very much.